Well, she's done it again. Hillary Clinton has come out in her usual snooty way and has suggested that American voters aren't smart enough to understand how critical it is to vote Democrat next week. This is for the America's midterm elections. The former US Secretary of State and 2016 presidential candidate was speaking at a far-left event where she managed to offend the intelligence of voters by saying, quote, "I'm not sure they really understand the threats to their way of life," unquote. Well, I'd say it's the fact that the voters do understand the threats of their way of life from Democrat rule. That's why the polls are predicting Republicans to romp home. It's not Clinton's first rodeo. She managed to offend voters in 2016 by saying half of Donald Trump's supporters were deplorable. That's a sure way of winning votes. Not. When it comes to the Democrats, it is no longer the political party of Roosevelt, Truman, Kennedy and Johnson. It's a political rump where the geriatric, always confused Joe Biden leads the way. Then there's 82-year-old Nancy Pelosi, Kamala, "I'm wearing a blue suit" Harris, and then there's the so-called Squad, a radical group of socialist congresswomen who are repulsed by everything America stands for, plus its institutions. Put simply, they are unfit to govern. Only the Republicans can produce strong leadership when it comes to the economy, liberalising trade, keeping global adversaries in check, and rejecting wokeism. And when the voters in America comprehensively flush this experiment in wokeism down the drain of history, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and his team of populist, environmental and cultural elitists should feel a very cold shiver. It's not too late for them to change course for the sake of the nation, but if they don't, they'll be next.